I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again. Even for you. I'm the only one who knows that. At least I'm the only one with the will to act on it.
The Mad Titan Podcast with your host, Jay Washington.
What's happening, everybody? I'm back. It's another episode of the Mad Titan Podcast with me, your resident supervillain, Mr. Jay Washington, and
your boy B to the C. What's happening, Jay? It's good to be back.
I know, right? It is. We're a bit delayed on the day because I blame everything on BC. Quite honestly,
I would blame me too. Like I'm just a horrible person.
You know, I would have had this. Like if I could have put this out myself yesterday. But instead, I was like, no, I'm going to wait until he's available again. And we're going to, do this like we said we were going to do this. And so here we are. Thank you to everybody who's been, commenting as always. People who are like, oh, shit, y'all actually put up the video version. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, I'm going to try to keep doing this more often. I'm trying to set it where I can make clips out of shit, and I'm trying to do all that myself. So, go ahead.
That's hard. I remember that was the worst part about it, is editing clips and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's just a little time consuming more than anything. It's time consuming, and once you get it, you're like, all right, I can do this, I can do that. I'd rather do it on my phone than do it on the computer, because I think on the computer is way more time consuming and frustrating than the phone for me at this point. What's been going on real quick?
Nothing, man. Just been chilling, fucking work, sleep, same old stuff, man. Trying to make it, trying to survive until Secret Wars. That's my only goal in life, is don't die before Secret Wars. So excited to get there, excited to talk some nerd shit today.
I wish I had that type of that goal, just like, just survive till Secret Wars. Like, I just need to get to a movie.
Okay, but here's the difference, Jay. You have, how do I put this? Potential. You have goals in life.
Right.
You have a future.
You have all those. Nope. You will not do that with me. You have all those
future. Things, my future is Secret Wars. I can't wait. That's the only thing I have to look forward to, Jay.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm
supposed to be in Vegas this week for WrestleMania, but that's too damn expensive.
Man, so this is what I realize some people are doing. Some people are staying off of the strip. They're staying on Fremont Street.
I was looking at an Airbnb.
Which, might be even cheaper. But I think the thing with Airbnb is like, once you're done with the night, you got to make sure, like, all right, my Uber, how much that's going to cost me to get there and all those different things. I just didn't want to go solely for the fact of I know how Vegas is normally.
See, that's why I wanted to go.
I know what Vegas is normally. And so you add on all of the added stuff with WrestleMania and surrounding Mania week. I don't like humans like that, bro.
The only reason that I'm okay with not going is because next year's in New Orleans. And I've been to WrestleMania in New Orleans, and there's nothing like New Orleans WrestleMania. Bourbon Street is the best.
Oh yeah, Bourbon Street, because everybody realizes too, you're gonna be able to you're gonna see and meet all the different wrestlers and whatnot.
And that's the other thing. It's on for some reason. Like, I've seen it in many different cities, but for some reason on Bourbon Street, people aren't as disrespectful to the wrestlers. It's not like let's take pictures and blah, blah, blah. It's hey, you want a drink? Let's have some fun. Because it's Bourbon Street.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean,
so people just mix well. I remember
man,
last time I met Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell.
I met Steiner with his wife on the
Oh,
Jericho cruise.
oh,
And
really?
he's a whole different person now.
Yeah, I saw an
like-
interview. I think he did the interview with Chris Van.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, he is really like he's got back to that Michigan Scott Steiner.
I'm gonna stop what I was gonna say because according to him, he's never done certain things, and I was just going, huh?
Facts, super facts.
According to him, he's never taken certain supplements or whatever. But it's like all of that is gone, and you're just a regular man now, But he was pretty cool when I met him. But yeah, man. So for me, it's been the same old, same old. I don't want to make it seem like the same sob story. We're all going through it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It also sucks. I was having this discussion about entertainment as a whole and how there are various facets of entertainment careers, from performers, entertainers, actors, to those behind the scenes, camera operators, people who work on sets, et cetera, et cetera. And we were talking about how people don't understand that when it comes to stand-up comedians, we're at the lowest tier and the least respected. And so what I mean by that is like a lot of our gigs, until you're a major name, are literally, man, I'm just getting exposure to somebody see me to get something, or hopefully I can get this $50 or $100 or things like that. And then you're having to supplement with so many other freelance gigs on the side. And I'm at a point now where all of my freelance gigs, I have been put in the freelance hell where it's like I'll have gigs that are working and they're moving and I'm making money off of them and I'm able to pay the bills and I'm great. Then everything stops and I'm like, well, the car note, the rent, all that is about to come out. And not even just that, then my daughter hits me up for something. My son hits me up and it's like, oh, okay, I got $52 in the bank. I don't know how to stretch it 9 different ways. I heard it too.
You heard it too?
I don't know what in the haunted house fuck was that one on your end, but
give me 1 second.
No, nope. Well, I'm gonna stay right here. We're gonna stay live. You do what you do.
Okay, hold on.
This yeah, I heard that haunted shit. I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened. Just in case he gets snatched up by a ghost, I'm gonna mute his mic while he is gone. I don't want nobody to hear that. But you deal with so much different stuff, like I was stating. And okay, so you deal with so much stuff, but it's all about perseverance. It's all about figuring out what you're gonna sell. And it's either gonna be right by now. I'm gonna be trying to find me a sugar daddy, and a sugar mom. I'm gonna need both. I'm gonna be
okay. I'm about to say, you just need some sugar parents.
I need sugar parents. I need sugar parents at this point. And everybody's like, why don't you try to get a regular gig? And I've had some people say, I keep trying to tell people, and I say it with a smile and a joke, but it's like this legal shit with this car accident has literally limited what I'm able to do.
Mm-hmm.
I can lift all day, bench press, be strong, look like Zelt and all that shit, but I can't go back to working as a bouncer. I can't go working as, the dog was like, you're gonna let me play, but here's the thing, the dog's in the background trying to get attention, but BC's trying to record. So you're gonna hear the dog whine and at some point you're gonna have to let the dog just sit on his lap or something, whatever. But
Coda's not used to me ignoring her. I'm the one that plays no matter what.
So your dog's a white woman. Now, so that just happened. So you can't go back to being a bouncer right now, and you can't go back to doing anything that's physical, and then anything else that's like clerical, administrative. When you look at my resume, they're like either A, you don't have the qualifications, or why there's a gap, or you are too qualified in some instances. So it's just a whole weird thing. But nonetheless, let's get into it, man. What we do here is get you caught up on all the things happening in the Marvel and DC live action cinematic universes. It's Barbershop Talk for Nerds. So don't get in your fucking feelings as always, because I'm gonna say some things. And yeah, man. So there's not a lot of news happening. Let's say that out the gate. There's not a lot of news.
I didn't even know what we were going to talk about until I saw some of the pictures.
I typically will stretch and find some things out to talk about here on the show. Some things that hopefully did I add that to a scene? No. See,
Which one?
I'll pull it up later just naturally. I didn't put that. I'm trying to think. So the program that I use allows scenes, and you can have stuff set up. And I figure since we're doing video as well, let me try to be a little professional on that. Yeah, but I gotta learn that, I gotta become a little bit more proficient in that. So that'll take time. But there isn't a lot of news. So the best thing I can start with is my DC news, because that is all a little bit we have. And this is just a little bit of news that's making the rounds. It's a BTS photo, and it's got people talking because people are trying to figure out if it's real or not. And it is a picture of Millie Alcock as Supergirl, supposedly fighting Jason Momoa as Lobo. Now, this is just a quick little somebody snuck a shot, boom. A lot of people don't think that may be Lobo for sure. Some people are like, who knows?
I think that's kind of.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad that we're recording these different you broke up. I didn't hear a word you said.
I didn't hear a word you said. You froze.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
So we're not gonna use the script. We're not gonna use that because I blame it on yours. Here's the thing I learned.
As soon as it went to the picture, or as soon as I said I don't think that is Lobo, it immediately froze.
Okay, I won't blame this on me. I'm gonna blame it on you.
And of course, why would you not blame me?
Because whenever we do it any other time, it works. But supposedly, a lot of people think this isn't Lobo, right? And I don't think it is either because it's too bulky to be him, but also we don't know how they're going to make him look as Lobo yet. We don't know if they're going to use a lot of CGI or if it's going to be a lot of practical, is what I mean.
Listen. I think it's going to be a lot of combination of how Drax was done. You know, a lot of body paint and stuff and things like that. I don't think there's going to be a lot of armor on it. I don't remember Lobo with a lot of armor on him.
It's like a jean jacket or a vest, right?
Yeah.
So here's my question. Here's my question though. Where's she at? She's
outside.
Oh, she's
outside the door of the room. She's literally out the room whining because I won't come out there and play with her.
Oh, I don't see. The thing is, I don't know. Are we gonna do just regular Jason? Like, do you want to add some size to him? Like,
I don't think so. I think we do regular Jason.
So just the regular Arthur Curry look, just the standard. Like now you bluish gray.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I know it's different, but don't waste Jason Momoa by putting him in mocap.
Yeah.
Let him make this more practical, and you can because he has the body type and the facial features that he looks like Lobo enough. All right, you just got to put the makeup and prosthetics and things on there, and he's going to be good. Mm-hmm. I think he got size. He's jacked. He'll be ready. I'm all in. I think it'll be fine. And that's another reason I don't think I think it's just some kind of soldier that she's fighting some army or something, and that's just a regular ass soldier or something.
I mean, and I know this. I'm not gonna make. I know personally what this is. I know how I feel about photos like this and discussions like this. I'm not gonna make this a discussion of like, oh, what exactly could it be? Who could it be? What does this mean? I'm not doing all that. This just somebody snuck a photo. Okay, we know the movie's shooting. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We know it's filming. We don't know much is gonna happen yet. All we do know is, and if I haven't said it, she shows up at the end of Superman. Okay, so you will get her in Superman. That's your introduction. Boom. I will say, and I'm still gonna stand by this, just like a lot of other people. I feel cheated that Sasha Kali is not Supergirl.
Yeah. Oh my God, that made me so mad.
I don't give a shit.
Nothing against Millie.
Huh?
Nothing against Millie.
Nothing against Millie.
It's just that was so good. She was awesome.
She was the best part of a bad movie. Yeah, people gonna say, well, what about getting Keaton? Yes. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the Flash. I know a lot of people didn't.
You like a lot of weird shit.
I do. I'm just a positive person. I just like
no, that's weird. That's not just positive. That's disturbing. Because
there's nothing wrong with Venom.
No, I only watched Venom 3 because of you. And for some reason, on God's green earth, I recently watched KRAVEN the Hunter.
It is not that bad. Have you watched Madam Web?
Yeah, yes.
KRAVEN the Hunter is a fucking masterpiece compared to Madam Web.
To Madam Web, absolutely.
So I have a what's that called? Letterbox.
Yeah.
I have one of those, and so a lot of my reviews for when I go back and rewatch bad Marvel movies now are, you know what? In a post Madam Web movie, this is not a bad movie.
That's the bar in a post Madam Web world. That's the bar. I think
I rewatched Elektra or something after Madam Web, and I was like, you know what?
No, that is evil. You know, in a post Madam Web world, you know, Elektra.
In a post Madam Web world, this is a good movie.
Damn. Because I watched that movie and I just was like, what the fuck? Calypso. Bro, we get it. She's Calypso. We get it.
It's such bad editing. Bad ADR. It's just.
Here's my biggest question. Okay, I developed hard skin like the rhino. Okay, I'm fine with that, right? Hard skin like a rhino. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing wrong. No, let me finish. Let me try to find a pen so I can write this down when I ask this dumbass question. There's nothing wrong with having hard skin like a rhino. Nothing wrong with that. But the number one question I was wondering, how the fuck you get a horn?
Hey, it was better than a mechanized robot rhinoceros suit.
I would have taken that.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I lost my shit when that dude spoilers, when the dude comes on as a chameleon at the very end. Because I grew up, like, I think the first episode of Spider-Man that I saw was the one with the chameleon.
That's
and
fine.
Nick Fury.
That's fine. Whatever. But still.
That's fine. Nostalgia and happiness. All right. Shit fuck movie.
Fuck. But the fact he hit a fucking horn. Where did the horns? The skin is one thing. I'm fine with my skin becomes hard, you know, and all this. You gotta have an IV pack, because if you don't have it in, you're around somebody literally watched Planet Terror. They watched that Robert Rodriguez. They watched Planet Terror.
Good God. You know what? I wouldn't have put those together. That's good.
Somebody watched Planet Terror. If you've never seen that movie, it's the double feature Grindhouse where there's Planet Terror and Death Proof. And Planet Terror is the one where this biochemical virus is released. And it turns people in like these weird ass zombies that they should be leaking. But Bruce Willis leads an elite group of soldiers where, excuse me, the only way is it called DC-9 or something like that? Yeah. And the only way they don't get ooey gooey is they have to have repeated exposure to it. And they wear backpacks and they just keep like face masks and just inhaling it. It is the same similar thing to the rhino to keep from being. I said, are you fucking serious? But I'm not mad. Yeah, I am. I understand.
He said, I'm not mad. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm fucking furious.
Yeah, I am. But it's like people take take things from things all the time. They take little bits and pieces from movies and TV shows, and they switch it up a little bit to fit whatever they wanted to fit. But god damn. Anyway, so yeah, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, that'll come out eventually. But yeah, Sasha Calle should have been Supergirl. She was cheated.
I'm not gonna lie. When they announced Millie, my thought was, okay, we're not gonna get that normal blue and the red skirt. We're gonna get the animated series version, the white t-shirt.
Oh, you thought we were getting that one? I didn't too.
Yeah,
I was like,
Millie is perfect for that animated series.
The cheerleader look.
Yes,
but it just.
I really thought that's where we were going, but.
All right, so Marvel news. Let's move on because that's really us all. Here's one that a lot of Avengers Doomsday is filming currently in London. Okay. They say we're going to get a trailer by the end of the year, first of all. They've already said, yo, you're getting a trailer at the end of the year, bro.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. They're filming now. It's fucking June. I mean, it's fucking April. Wow.
You take the dailies and you just start picking and choosing as you got the dailies.
Hell, remember James Gunn had Guardians footage after 12 days for Comic-Con that first year.
Yeah, because you knew it. Because, the thing is, when you know what you want to shoot for that, you're talking about Comic-Con, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he knew he needed to have Comic-Con footage. So it's like, the scenes I need to shoot, these are the scenes I need for this. And then we can do the rest of the film. So I can see that, but also, like I said, it's early in the year, so it's not.
Yeah,
this isn't
plenty of time.
Plenty of time. A lot of BTS photos have been coming out. A lot of sneak photos have been shown. Again, it just for me, I hope nothing gets spoiled.
That's true. I like behind the scene photos. I don't want a million billion of them, but give me a few to see, some sets. So when the movie comes out, I'm like, oh, I remember seeing pictures of them filming this. Okay. I like to see some of that every now and then. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't need to see no spoilers or nothing.
I don't need all that shit. I don't want spoil. Like, look, I'm the type of person that if you tell me about the film after you've seen it, it's not gonna change. I tell people this. It's not gonna change how I truly feel about seeing the movie as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still gonna go see it. But when it comes to BTS photos, I'm tired of people trying to make sure they get this exclusive photo to post online. This is like the negative to social media to me, because it's like, yo, I gotta hurry and get this little quick photo so I can put it up so I get millions of hits to this, and now everybody can reference to me. And look, I'd rather do what I do here on Mad Titan. I'd rather go like, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all some things behind the scenes that you're not supposed to know, and that I've been told or that I found out, and I'm gonna just just gingerly tell you. Like, for instance, that Kang Dynasty script is not real.
Bro, you saw me drinking that coffee. Why you can't just spit that like that? I'm about to spit coffee all over this damn computer screen. Not real, huh?
Yeah. Nope. I'm just writing a note. Okay. That script's not real. So I posted the clip, the little thing on Instagram, because I got, everybody heard about the news articles came out that, yo, Loveliness's Kang Dynasty script leaked and all this. And then I got sent it. Somebody was like, yo, here, check out the script. And I read it and I was like, yo, this seemed kind of legit. And I hit up somebody that was like, I think it is legit. But then one of my homies who works directly at the studio just literally hit me. He was like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they said. I'm gonna say it exactly how they said it. And I was like, well, that tracks.
He said that tracks.
All I got is script is fake. I said, damn. I low-key figured it was, but it got some nice clicks. Like, I was honest. Like, I know it was like it's fake. So don't believe that for real. So I'll tell you things like that. But when it comes to like these different BTS photos, this is something that a lot of people got excited for. So Ian McKellen and James Marsden. This is pure Magneto and Cyclops. Now I'm hoping that's not a bloated Ian McKellen and that's just body armor, because that shit look puffy, or like Magneto wearing a bulletproof vest. Like, I need to know what we doing here.
Listen.
Nope. Don't go hide. Don't go hide. Come back the other way. Now, see, that's why I came this way. You come back the other way.
Oh, I can't see me on this side.
You can't see you?
No.
I see you.
Oh, I don't. Oh, really?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. The only thing, because mine, the picture of Ian McKellen and Marsden cuts off, right, everything on this side of me. This side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
See, now you're cut off by the picture to me.
Oh, I know. I did it on purpose.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, look, no, that's obviously going to be touched up and fixed and made to look like Magneto in freaking post-production and stuff.
Oops, hold on. I don't want to do that one. Okay, there we go. I don't want to do that. We're doing it live. Okay.
We're live, baby.
We're doing it live.
But yeah, okay. Well, yeah, he's fine. It's Sir Ian McKellen. All right. He's gonna be.
But people, the excitement. Don't pay no attention to what I'm doing. I'm deleting shit. I should have done this way. I should have done this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, doctor. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're here at the Mad Titan podcast. We know exactly what we're doing at all times. We are always on top of the game.
Absolutely do not know what I'm doing. Absolutely just doing this live and then fucking up. So you can be like, oh, he's gonna talk about that. Yeah, he's gonna talk about that. But just seeing that is like dope. There was a behind the scenes photo I saw of Wong and Cyclops talking, and it's just them talking by the trailers, and people like, oh, are they gonna meet up in the movie? It's just the niggas playing the characters,
having a conversation.
I hate y'all sometimes. I do. Now, this is so Daredevil, right? As we record this, the season finale is tonight. Here is the reason I'm showing this picture of Matt Murdock and Benjamin Poindexter, because by the way, this scene was great. Let me tell you something.
Okay, actually, I want to ask you a question about that scene.
Yeah.
Before we get into the news.
Go ahead. Do I think he did it on purpose, knowing what he was going to do? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I read your fucking mind. I think he knew exactly what to do.
Because I heard people talk about it and no one was bringing that up. I was like, I'm pretty sure Matt did that because he knew he had to get him out of there so he could figure out the information.
He knew. Yeah. First of all, I love how we was on point together, and it was like it was just symbiotic. It was symbiotic where it was like, yo,
symbiotic. It was symbiotic. Yeah. We got symbiotic there, huh? Lethal protector. Yeah, we in there. Okay.
Eddie, I know you are horny. That's what I always wanted Venom to say. Eddie,
I know you're horny.
Eddie, your loins, your girth in your loins. Eddie, so
how many cut takes do you think Tom Hardy got bored in the booth and just started doing shit like that?
Eddie, when you were playing with yourself last night, you thought of Mrs. Chen. What? I didn't think Chen.
Well, I did.
Well, I did, Eddie. I didn't know what masturbation was before I met you, Eddie. I like this feeling. I hate that I just did that. But I do think Matt knew. So I posted this on Threads, Twitter, which I've been using my Twitter again. I just like, fuck it, I don't want to use it. But people like, use your Twitter. And Facebook. I posted this. I'm going to read the exact thing I posted because I want you to understand how sometimes so lost some people can be. Okay. I said to all of my prayer warriors out there, please pray for my boy, Matt Murdock. My man's is out in the streets of NYC really going through it. When I tell you, I posted that on Facebook, I got so many hearts, cares, and prayer emojis. So then I had to write edit. The sad part is, like 4 people realize I'm talking about a comic book character, not a real human. This nigga Matt Murdock is going through it, bro.
You are not lying. Dude, they did not back down on this series. They went full Daredevil.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm so all in on this shit. This shit, it is. There are multiple times watching this show that I'm like, oh shoot, and I don't think I've felt that in a Marvel property in a while. You know what I'm saying? This show is, ooh, and they're just tearing Murdoch down. His life is just fucking miserable.
First of all, also, I'll get to that. This is how you are proof that there are literally split conversations about this show.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because I wanted my buddy Jonathan London, hosted the Geekscape podcast, text me. I posted that thing I told you I posted. Jonathan texted me and said, I'm just a boy standing in front of his Disney Plus subscription asking Daredevil to show up in the show with Daredevil in the title, which has been the biggest discussion, him not being in the suit. But I think the thing about him being in the suit, now that was one of the big draws to the Netflix show, of course, seeing Daredevil, right? But the thing is, he'd have to be mainly at night. Now, granted, they showed it. They gave us, I was surprised as shit. They gave us a Daredevil in the daytime scene.
Yeah.
Like,
that was nuts.
That was crazy for me to see. But, that was one of the big pushbacks when they created the show. That it was like originally when the show was done with the original showrunners, it was even less Daredevil.
Yeah. I'm about to say, the only time we really ever got Daredevil was season 2. All right? Everything else was just him in his makeshift suit or Bullseye wearing the costume. So...
Yeah, this is true. Because season 3 is not. Yeah, it's mainly Bullseye in the suit. Because season 3 is post Defenders.
Yes.
Season 3 is post Defenders. He gives up being Daredevil, and then he, when he all of a sudden he's like, I came here and realized he had to do a neti pot, and it just changed everything. But it's like you didn't really get it then.
No.
But I think that was. But I think that's why. But that's why.
Again. Yeah. Go on. Finish.
Because you didn't get it. Now people want it. But all in all, you got to watch Matt go through his shit. The only issue I have personally is my fear that we're going to jump to the Daredevil at Law storylines where he just let people know, yeah, this is who the fuck I am.
I hope we don't do that.
And I don't want that.
No, I don't want that either. It's an easy thing for superhero movies to do because it takes away some of the problematic writing. Because we have, it's hard to believe that people don't figure out that he's Daredevil, and that's what happens with superhero shows. Eventually, you have to tell the friends because if not, they look really fucking stupid. I'm rewatching Smallville right now, and the amount of times that Clark saves Chloe and fucking Lana, and they don't figure out that he's a fucking superhero. These are the stupidest people on the planet.
That's what I love about Corn Sweat's Clark Kent. If you look at him walking down the street in that one scene of Superman,
looks so different.
He looks completely different.
Yes.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway, but yeah, so that's a writing issue that sometimes stories have to worry about with superheroes of the thing like that. And so they just say, you know what? Get rid of it. Everyone knows Tony Stark's Iron Man. Everyone knows Bruce Banner's Hulk. Everyone knows all these different. They don't have secret identities really anymore. But I want to keep certain ones. We've gone back Spider-Man. No one knows he's Peter Parker. Thank God again. I want to keep Daredevil separate here. I like this storyline. And not only that, I like the law stories of it. I wish She-Hulk was more like this. Don't get me wrong. I loved She-Hulk. I know a lot of people didn't, but I enjoyed it. But man, I wish they would have gotten more of the legal drama like they're doing in Daredevil. Because that's the fun stuff about this.
I agree with everything you just said. I think it's been so dope watching Steve. Also, when you say people just are kind of dumb, okay? I know she's not supposed to know that he's specifically Daredevil, okay? But Heather Grant is in the shower, butt naked with a man trying to get her rocks off. This nigga has bruises. And not only does he have regular bruises, y'all, the bruise is in the shape of a fist. And this, let's say, I just read it and shit. What?
Dude has the scar from Nobu just ripped across. That one was just I was walking down the hallway, took the corner too tight.
Like, what are you in the X Games? But you got that. So the reason I brought
up Matt Murdock, god damn, this motherfucker's a fuckboy.
Did you see the meme? There's a meme that says, I think Matt Murdock can see because every woman he's been with has been bad.
Banging.
Now, I want to know, so hear me out. Hear me out. Y'all gonna be like, here he goes. Is he racist? A little. You want to know why I'm asking?
All white bitches.
Electra's not white.
Okay, Electra. All right, I'll give you that one.
He tried to fuck Kirsten.
Okay. Oh, and Rosario Dawson.
No, he tried to fuck Rosario. Rosario was like, Claire was like, nah. No, actually, Claire was trying to give him some.
But then Claire realized, oh, you're a fuckboy. Nah. Yeah. I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get that with that
that hot coffee.
I'm get some coffee, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no cream.
She got that hot coffee until she started having flashbacks of a domestic violence household. It was like, hey, brother, you can go on ahead and get on about here. And so I'm just wondering, I've never seen him like Electra Nachios is a Greek name. All that cool. I've dealt with a Greek woman, Canadian Greek. Her last name was Avgeropoulos. Okay. It's a long last Greek name.
That's a Greek name.
That's a Greek name. It's like 12 letters.
Yeah, that's one of those we end up at my big fat Greek wedding names.
Whoopa! He made Syncopete, whatever that damn Greek picture.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so just to bring it up, because season 2 currently is filming. We talked about it last week, and you get this is like just a chill photo, and I'm hoping it's Matt in the black suit but also the bullseye suit. Now, the only thing that's specific about the suit with bullseye is this one has the actual logo on it. He actually has so he's the most comic accurate as he's been right now.
Well, this one doesn't have the logo, you said.
No, this one does, supposedly. No, not this one, but there's one that has
the logo.
Yeah, there's one with the logo. Okay. But so is dude still making Matt suits? Dude from She-Hulk?
I don't know. Oh, wait. No. Dude from She-Hulk is.
That's what I said, She-Hulk.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking.
Dead. Melvin is dead.
Did Melvin die?
They killed Melvin.
Melvin did die. That's right.
Melvin died. Remember, Melvin
That's
got
right.
murdered.
That sucks. So, I liked Melvin.
Wait,
I thought he went back to jail.
No, Melvin got murdered. Yeah, he did, but he got murdered in jail.
Did we see that?
I think you see his body. You see his body with like a toe tag with his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Melvin's dead. Melvin's dead. So yeah. So again, but I wonder is it due because his suit like either that or Cherry is a great seamster. And also Cherry got let me tell you something. This is how you know Matt Murdock don't give a fuck, and Cherry just had his wits in. If you watch the recent episode when Daredevil realizes who actually sent Bullseye to kill Foggy, they're at the bar. They're at Josie's. Josie out here like, yo, let's drink, blah, blah, blah. Daredevil has the moment, and Daredevil was like, ain't this a bitch? And leaves. Now, Josie was like, this nigga ain't using his cane. It was like, that face, he was like, oh, the fuck? and Cherry like, I ain't see shit. I don't know what you're talking about. And
How
then
many
Joseph
fucking
was
canes
like,
this motherfucker have too? Because at the damn ball, he folds it up, puts it on one of the waiters' things, and is like, let's go dance. That waiter's like, fuck you, I'm throwing this away. You know what I'm saying?
he's getting to the point, he's getting so reckless now that he's getting real reckless with his, with his way he's doing things because he's going without the cane a lot. Now, granted, walking the streets in New York City, it's possible.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can blend in at any moment. You saw him do it a lot in season 3 where all he has to do is take off his glasses.
Yeah.
He takes off his glasses. You don't know unless you're looking like, what the fuck is wrong with dude's eyes? Like, it's just
like that one episode where he went and pretended he was foggy.
Right. And he was able, like, he looks at the guard. The guard thinking he's looking at him like, hey, nigga, look, it's me, fam. It's fam. But he does this now where he's not taking the cane. It's like, bro, doing this looks like to me, storytelling wise, he gonna realize, oh, I got to give up Heather. I can never be happy because remember, it's just like even Karen them said, you have to be Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
You're that person that you can't stop being Daredevil.
It's the same thing as Batman Begins. Batman's not your mask. This is your mask. Matt Murdock is your mask. You are
Matt Murdock is your mask.
Yeah.
So now it's like, because you cannot stop doing this, you'll never be able to have pure happiness because you'll always put people in jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this is why I say my man Matt's going through it. Heather literally told this dude, I saved myself. Daredevil didn't save me. And that man, let me tell you something. Y'all may think I'm wrong. Y'all may think your boy Jay Washington tripping. But every part of me, if I was Matthew Murdock in that exact moment, when Heather, my girlfriend, who tells me she loves me, literally states the words, Daredevil didn't save me, I saved myself. Without breaking stride, I would have turned, looked at my loving girlfriend, and went, bitch, what? And just walked out.
Right after she also said, oh, he's just a boy in a mask who can't grow up.
Bitch, what? You were 30 seconds close from bleeding the fuck out. Bitch, if I didn't crash through this window, you are a corpse right now. Bitch, what? I am angry. Like, being Daredevil is a thankless job. Absolutely. Being a hero you are not a hero to be thanked, and it's understood. You are not a hero for the financial reward unless you are Booster Gold, unless you're one of the heroes for hire. Then it's understood. You are not a hero because it is just for your ego. That's how you become a villain. It is a thankless, selfless job. But the moment my girlfriend, who I had to run in the daylight in my pajamas, goes, she saved herself. Bitch, what? What? Are you out your monkey ass mind? Bitch, this nigga had you leak. It was going to make a canvas in your office of you. Bitch, what? You saved it. Okay, let me tie you back up. Let's reenact the scene, okay? I'm going to duct tape you to this chair real quick. I'm going to go take a scalpel. Now, we just go tie. No. We just gonna reenact the scene since you saved yourself. I'm gonna cut exactly how far he cut down. I'm gonna have a little tube thing like crackhead. We in New York, dope things exist. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a little tube around y'all. I'm gonna cut you, and then I'm gonna just let you sit here, okay?
All right, see if you can save yourself.
Save yourself now. I want to see you do it again. You just haven't to say yourself last time. Bitch, what?
Oh, shit.
Speaking of Daredevil, before I get out of here, We may be getting an amazing addition to season 2, though. Charlie Cox posted this to his Instagram. It is a video on Cool Kids Reading Retreat, but guess whose Instagram post it is? Kristen Ritter.
I see that.
Yeah, and it's Kristen Ritter's book he's reading, but it would seem that he wouldn't just post him reading her book unless there was something to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know this can become one of them things where you're like, yo, are you? So for those who are listening who didn't see, there's a video a picture from Instagram where Charlie Cox is reading Kristen Ritter's book. And again, some people are like, oh, he could just be posting he's supporting a friend. Absolutely. But this friend in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knows this friend, what it leads to, because it works, it ties. And we already seen them together in the Defenders.
And I have always said what I wanted most out of the Defenders. I would have loved Heroes for Hire, but goddamn, I want more of Matt and Jessica Jones together. They were so good playing off of each other. So
that is all the news I have. I do have an email that I'm trying to open, but my damn email is looking stupid. Hold on, let me go. Let me do this.
Stupid email.
Here you go. Got it. It's from Fredtastic314. Says excited for the
Ready?
podcast. Says, hey Jay and BC, I'm happy to get my podcast back into my ears, and ready to tackle the next iterations from Marvel and DC this summer. Talking movies with my friends at work, I've come to realize the truth. There's always been good movies that fail at the box office, but there has never been a bad movie break $1 billion. All that means is that the movie wasn't for me, and I have to accept that. P.S. Thank you for the Venom 3 spoiler app. Hearing you two bounce comments off each other had me smiling the whole time. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Fred. It's the reason why my friendship with BC will be terminating very soon.
Such a hater.
But let me just address this. I keep saying it. Bad movies don't make $1 billion. Movies that aren't for you is a thing. Look, I'm a comic book nerd. There are comic book movies and TV shows and all type of sci-fi nerd shit out there. Is every single one of them for me? Absolutely not. You won't catch my black ass at a Renaissance fair. That's the thing.
Fuck that. We're going to Renaissance fair.
Man, I'm not finna be. Okay, you know what? I want to go. I'll go just for one time, just to do one thing. First of all, I need to ride with a white man. First of all, I will ride in the back seat, so I can't be. You know what? He is my Uber driver. First of all, I am a passenger. Nope, you're not gonna get me in trouble. I'm in the back seat like the Uber driver. And secondly, I just want to be like, I just want the privilege to see how long it'll last. Me just walking around calling women wenches. And I'm just
all right. So I'm looking at this list of $1 billion movies, and you're absolutely right. Like some of these, I can sit here and go, I don't like these movies, but at the same time, I understand why they made money and why people did like these movies. You know, I was about to say that there's got to be a bad movie that made $1 billion.
So you talking about Black Panther, huh? You didn't like that movie, huh? That's what you said.
No, I fucking love Black Panther. I'm talking about Avatar. I'm talking about Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about The Last Jedi. I don't like The Last Jedi. Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is nowhere near as good as the first Frozen.
Hold that thought. The Last Jedi is in that new set of trilogies, is in the middle that people hated, right? And also, in order for a movie to make $1 billion, I consistently keep telling people this: you have to have repeat viewers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not gonna make $1 billion on people seeing it once. You're making $1 billion because people want to see it over and over and over. And I'm glad that there are people out there that like The Last Jedi. I don't think it's bad. The worst movie. It's not. I think there's worse Star Wars movies, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. But still, it's Star Wars. I get why it's $1 billion movie. Mm-hmm. So when I look at these, he's right. I may not like some of these movies, but I understand that. Actually, I don't understand Harry Potter. I don't know why anyone likes that crap.
Post knowing who J.K. Rowling really is, the people, there are people who see themselves in the world of Hogwarts.
No. I get that. Every time I talk to people, they're like, "Oh, the books are so." I'm like, "I get it. Yeah, it's awesome." The movies are fucking terrible. They are horribly written. There's awful dialogue. Nothing makes any fucking sense. They learn so many spells that could end every movie in a heartbeat, and they never fucking use them. The first movie is all about this point system that the school has. Every movie takes place in the school. They never mention that shit again.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't understand Harry Potter. It makes me mad.
No, we're all allowed to have these moments. You have yours. It's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. All right. I'm
okay.
gonna get off the box. We can.
We got
Let's get back to
we got to get ready to get up out of here. Look, that wraps up this episode, and hopefully BC will go take his medication afterwards. Go tell the people, man, how they can find you, get in touch with you, whatever the case may be, my
man. You can come talk with me about movies, talk about wrestling, talk about pop culture, whatever you want to talk about, over on the Super Villain Squad Patreon. Follow us there. Join the Discord. Come help the show out. You can get me on TikTok at the Grind Calls, and I'm on the Letterboxd too. I review movies. I watch a lot, man.
Speaking of the Patreon, I gotta add him to the Patreon so he can post on it. He wants to do a certain thing for the Patreon.
It's gonna be called BC's bullshit.
I'm gonna give him access to the Patreon to do that. It is Tuesday, so I will be later on after I get done with this. I gotta run to the gym. I gotta actually try to look like somebody. When I get back,
I'm gonna record. Are you gonna actually run to the gym? Is that your warm up cardio? Running to the gym?
That's how you get shot in my neighborhood. So you get shot. You don't want to do that. But I'm gonna record the other nerd news that'll go straight to the Patreon. If you can support that, please support the Patreon. There's a lot of people. Here's the thing: there's a lot of people on the Patreon that are on the free tier, and I just want you to know you'll never see anything. You'll never see anything. I hate to say it that way. I appreciate you going over there, but all of the posts are for people who want to support on the financial level. So you have to be at $10. And I think I got somebody at the 101. I got to check that out and make sure. But anybody's on the free tier, you're just there. And you're not going to see. So you're going to be upset. You'll be like, I don't see anything. I don't get anything. So patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. If you want to send emails to the show, madtitanpodcast@gmail.com, madtitanpodcast@gmail.com. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those, Mr. J Washington, MRJAY, you should also go Washington. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give a like down below, keep comments going, everything. Y'all know, keep it civil. Let's have this interaction here on YouTube. If you're listening, give us 5-star reviews where you're listening, anywhere for the podcast from. All those things, man. Listen, thank you again. BC, we'll figure out. We're supposed to be out on Monday. BC got to get this shit together. So which means we'll probably record this Sunday morning. But we'll record this weekend before WrestleMania. So happy WrestleMania week to all those who celebrate. Holla at y'all next week. Till then, we're out.